anyways, you want to hear my story of the week?
I've been waiting all day. I have no idea what story this is. I'm so excited.
Okay, so this is Billy's top story of the week. And again, we're going to do this every week that I remember to do this. And then at the end of the month that I've remembered to do it on more than one occasion, we will have Billy's top story of the month. And I don't know if you saw this story, Mikey, because I did not see this. And I'm surprised that it's not getting more attention than what it's gotten so far. Okay, Billy's top story of the week. Former head coach Les Miles is suing LSU.
Okay.
Why, you ask? Les Miles and his lawyer are suing LSU because LSU reached an agreement to vacate 37 wins off of the, what season was it? 37 wins between 2012 and 2015. As a result of those 37 wins being vacated that took place between 2012 and 2015, because father of former player Vidal Alexander received impermissible benefits, Les Miles' win percentage is now below the 600 threshold to make it into the College Football Hall of Fame. His win percentage went from 665 to 597, and Les Miles is now ineligible to make it to the College Football Hall of Fame as a coach. Les and his lawyer are now saying that he was not contacted in this probe, he was not interviewed in this probe, he was not part of this settlement, and as a result, he is ineligible to make it into the College Football Hall of Fame, and that this is a damage that has been caused to him because he can no longer physically be on the ballot, which I think in their argument qualifies as physical damage that has been done to him. So Les Miles is suing LSU because they vacated wins and he can no longer make it to the Hall of Fame. Also, Les Miles is 70 years old.
Wow. Lot to unpack here. First off, is Les Miles a Hall of Famer with those 37 wins?
So if Les Miles had those wins, his record would be 145 and 73. He'd have a 665 win percentage. When you take away those 37 wins, his record drops to 108 and 73, a 597 win percentage. So he argues that with those wins, he would be a Hall of Famer, or at least on the ballot. He's not saying he's definitely a Hall of Famer, but he'd be on the ballot for the voting. Now he cannot even be on the ballot.
Are we setting this up for some sort of sequel to Mr. 3000 starring Bernie Mac, where Les Miles has to come back for like 3 wins just to get the 600?
So I was wondering about that too, right? I wonder how many wins it would take for him to get up to above 600 again. The thing that you would think is the school that would do something like that would probably not be a school that would get those wins that he needs to get back above 600, right? Like,
Sure.
Unless he goes, I would think that it'd have to be a Division I school, right? So he'd have to find a conference with a team that's good enough to kind of run through the conference, but bad enough to need a coach and Les Miles to do so.
Or how about 3 easy games to start the schedule, to start the season, and then retire?
You know what? I should have done more research and looked into the stops along the way that Les Miles made on his way up, because I think you go back to like your original small school and like, hey, I need a solid. I'm going to come in, discount rate, $6 million a year, and I'm going to coach your first 3 gimme games. You know, you just pay me the $6 million. I'll get you 3 wins. I'll be out of your hair, eligible for the Hall of Fame. What do you think?
Well, you're talking about he was at Michigan, Colorado, back to Michigan, Oklahoma State. Then he went to the Cowboys, back to Oklahoma State, LSU, and Kansas.
No, then we're going to have to go. We're going to have to go
Kansas might
on.
be your best shot.
No, we're gonna have to go on a Louisiana goodwill tour. You know what I mean? Like visit the Louisiana Monroes, the Louisiana Lafayettes, and be like, "Hey, any interest in a Louisiana legend here?"